Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. In the last episode, we began our infiltration inside the mind of Ango Natsume's story, Prince of Nightmares, and became the heroes who tasked themselves with dethroning the Demon King from his throne of darkness. With half of our trials already under our grasp, we continue our warpath to gain the proof we need in order to gain access to our one true goal, the Demon King's castle. The most likely place will secure a route to Natsume's treasure, since with every castle, there always has to be a huge treasure within its very walls. So, with that being said, honestly, with the fact that, a treasure room always is inside a castle, that would definitely help us in our path to maybe helpfully finding that securing our route to actually taking down Natsume for good. Since we can't let him do this forever, let's be honest, since he's definitely brainwashing people like Atlus was. So, that being said, definitely getting closer and closer to our goal, since we've already, taken out two of his little, little people of darkness in general, just the fearsome four in general, since we got rid of Domu and we also got rid of Ante, so we only have two more left since it is the fearsome four, so we're definitely getting closer and closer, that's for sure. But let's open up this chest since, honestly, I was actually surprised we were able to open that, to be honest. But we'll definitely take some free somas though. But so far so good though. No dangerous threats. And it looks like we got ourselves one of these little hacking doors. So it looks like we gotta protect Futaba for a little bit.
So, looks like this way's blocked too. Should be able to hack our way through though.
True there.
If he's ready, we'll need to lock me back.
Okay, definitely. We'll definitely be ready.
Alright, hacking in. Make sure you back me up, okay?
Okay, of course, Futaba. So we just need to make sure she's okay. Simple enough. Just blast our way through these guys, while making sure they don't hit Futaba, and making sure we don't get hit in the process, since obviously we don't want to get hit, so we'll definitely use that to our advantage. And also, if you noticed, I'm actually using good old Ryuji here, just because of the fact that we don't get to use him as often, so I thought it'd be fun to play as a new character for a little bit. Since, we don't have a skill that actually levels up characters, that are, a little bit behind, so honestly, it's a little bit nicer to be able to use other characters every now and then, since I don't get to, use them as often, since they don't, get some free experience through battle, for free, so definitely a little unfortunate, but I will be able to do that, in a little bit when we start actually doing training in between episodes. It's mostly because, I haven't been, playing for like a week and a half because of the last video and we were just getting back.
You're the security top, but nothing hacking though.
It's probably just a natural line, but honestly, I'm reading that just in case, since you never know. But here, since they're kind of getting into this weird choke point here, let's kind of block them out of here, because we're kind of getting right on top of Futaba where I don't want them to be, since it is quite a bit of people here. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now that that's dealt with, now I can start dealing with them properly, since we don't want these guys kind of getting as crazy as they are, since, they kind of are really, really aggressive on Futaba at the moment, and I just noticed how low she is. 1 second before anything does happen. Let's hear it. I think we can heal her. Yeah, we can heal her directly. Okay. I haven't actually had to heal her before, so let me just do that real quick. Usually the AI does it, so I'm surprised I actually had to do that. But that works definitely. And the more HP she has, the better she actually, does in general, since it doubles the speed of her hack. So that will definitely help her in the long run anyways. We're already at 93% perfect. So far so good. So far so good. Let's swap back into Ryuji since we can get more of our showtime if we get closer here. Sadly not enough to get some extra points there, but it's not the worst case scenario.
Ladies and gentlemen, your hack is now complete. Been a pleasure.
And we also got some bond points, level 14.
Alright, we're in business.
My apologies, I believe I'm at my limit. That's just SP, you'll be fine. We still got a little bit left, but that's not that bad. Let's be honest here. I've seen worse. But let's see here. Oh, it's not enough for the one that I wanted, because we wanted to get Oracle Recovery. So, sadly, not enough, so we'll be saving that for now, but definitely useful. But here we are, another prison keep. Hey, that guy kind of looks like that one guy from from Makoto's social link for the one girl that she made friends with. The guy that was part of the really interesting club and then taking advantage of people in order to make free money, basically. But it's definitely not him, but he definitely reminds me of him because of the model. Welcome, chosen heroes.
Oh, you must be one of the fearsome four. More like fearsome snore, if you ask me.
True. I am one of the fearsome four, and the servant of the Prince of Nightmares, the Great Kugan. I suppose you must possess some skill if you were able to best both Doma and Ante, but you'd be foolish to assume I'd be as easily defeated as them. Well, obviously, if you're the higher rank, that would make sense. You don't gotta repeat yourself, dude. Every single other one said that. Didn't the last one say something similar? Yep.
I think that Sumi didn't vary his characters enough, or he lacked his creativity and started copy-pasting.
Probably that one. Hand over the proof, prepare to face the chosen. Well, since we have been playing in character, prepare to face the chosen. Since we are the hero of the story, right? Might as well play the parts. Man, you really are into this hero thing, huh? Yep. You got some spirit. I'll give you that. I'm starting to like you now. Then, have at you. Okay, well, let's do it. Oh, this should be easy. Just don't use any fire moves here. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about using on here, because this thing would drain that, actually, so we should be careful here. Let's see here. So we can go for only ice is the best thing to do here, actually. But we can do that easily, so let's go straight into good old Fox here. Let's actually go straight into a Showtime. I don't mind using a Showtime here for free, just because the extra damage on bosses like these are always smart to do. And we'll be able to get the Showtime gauge pretty quickly again anyways. So it's not the worst case scenario, since it is a baton pass and he's been knocked onto the floor for free. Since, obviously, we've already gotten 1 point of that back anyways, so technically pretty good. Okay, let's jump there. Try and hit him a little bit with one of these little jump with the gargoyle statues, because you can get free shield breaks as long as you play careful. See how he does this. Okay, he's just sending it out willy-nilly.
We're taking the on them, right? And while he's running circles around them.
True there. As long as you jump around him, you should be perfectly fine. And let's see here. We don't have any stamina, but that's not a problem, honestly. As long as we don't play like a maniac, we'll be perfectly fine, let's be honest. Owie. Like that. Okay, let's back up so he doesn't hit us with medium nuke damage. He's gonna be trying to attack us here, so let's back out. So he can't go for any freebies. He's focusing us. That's the thing that we need to remember, since we don't want to be, focused too much, but we can also use that to our advantage, since he obviously can miss pretty easily if he's not paying attention. So we want to try and be as careful as possible. Okay, let's see if we can get a free one of those. Gotta go for it. Okay, let's jump out of that before we get smacked like crazy there, because that could be pretty bad if we don't do it right. Okay, so far so good though. We're doing quite good damage right now. We can break through that shield like so. That's definitely where we're going to do the most of it. And we actually got attack plus agility right now, so we're actually breaking through shield really good right now. Okay, let's go back right into good old Morgana here, break through the shield, and now we got a free all on attack. GG. And that's how you actually defeat a boss. Oh well, we didn't defeat him, but we definitely did some damage to him. Go back to Ryuji, or not Ryuji, Yusuke for some combos there. Since his combos, if you get combos, you get shield breaks for free, since that's how he works. Is the more he crits, the more damage he does, and the more shield breaks he gets, and the faster you can rip through bosses. He's the best character in the game, but just because of that. But you have to play safe, because he is a glass cannon. So, he's got some downsides, but he's really fun though. And honestly, he's really, really good at what he does. But party members inflicted with fear become unable to act, and will be unable to baton pass. This can be cured with Amarita drop or Harrison recovery. Okay, simple enough. Enemies inflicted with fear will be unable to act, and psychokinesis attacks will trigger technical hits. Looks like Joker got hit by that. That's not the worst case scenario though, since we're not turning into Joker at the moment, since obviously we played a lot of Joker in the original game, so I don't mind playing as other characters for a bit, obviously. So, ouchie, that was a combo that I did not want to get hit by, but ended up getting hit by it. Let's swap back into Yusuke, and let's see if we can get the last bit of his HP out of here. And just like that, down goes Kuka. 3 of the fearsome 4 down, just leaving us with 1 more. With an unknown name, but at least we got him.
Okay, now, we just gotta climb the tower and race you to the top.
Race it to the top indeed, Morgana. Let's make our way to the top of the tower. Let's see what the next proof is. Since the last one was his book, so what would be the next power core to his jail be? Let's see. What is hiding behind number 2? So Keisha trophy. Okay, a trophy. That makes sense.
Oh, it looks like this core is a trophy. It says Kaishi or Kasha words.
Dude probably got this by cheating too. Maybe. We don't know too much about him, honestly.
Oh, but look at the dates. This was definitely before people's hearts started changing.
That's weird. Huh. What kind of trophy is it?
So he won this on his own.
Apparently so. What kind of trophy is it?
I don't buy it. You can't win any reward just by ripping people off.
That is weird. So, he does actually have some talent. So, why is he, forcing people to get his keyword by, meeting him and then, using that power and influence to make his book better if he already has talent? It's weird. Regardless, that's 2 pieces of proof we've obtained.
That's just one left. That's just one left then. Where haven't we checked yet?
Oh, the other place back, the other street area. There was, the opening there, and there was actually a closed-off area before. That's the only other place. What was it, Hirose Street or something like that? That would definitely be a place to check, since that's someplace we haven't been. So, unless we can't, maybe there's another way to get there, but definitely that's someplace we haven't been.
Oh, there was a door back when we first entered. Maybe we should look there. We did score another piece of proof, so maybe it'll open now. Let's head back.
Okay, yeah, let's head back indeed. So, let's jump on down the pole, make our way back down to the bottom of the prison keep, and let's make our way back to where we need to be. Where is the opening? Is this the opening, or is this... Seems like, yeah, this is the opening. So let's make our way this way. Let's see here. Yeah, it was on the other side of this, and let's actually be careful with the spotlights here, since it seems like that just raises the security level for no reason. Which, well, for a reason, but we don't want to be raising it for no reason, is what I mean by that. But it looks like, yep, Hirose Street's open now. Yo, is this it? The game was closed, but now it's wide open.
Okay, one last piece of proof.
Yep, one last piece of proof indeed. Let's make our way to Hirose Street, and hopefully it takes us directly where we need to be. But so far it seems like that might be the case. And it looks like there is indeed a prison key to the right of us, but it's locked off. But it looks like maybe going up on the rooftops is where we're going to go in there, because there's a wire glide right in the middle there, as we can see, that goes over the rooftops. And then looks like a little opening there as well. Okay, seems simple enough. But it looks like we have to make our way to the middle of the street first, before we can... Oh, forgot about the... I forgot to look at, for security doors. Or security, like, lasers and stuff like that. Rage, any ally inflicted with rage will have their attack increased and defense reduced. It will repeatedly use their standard attacks, and this can be cured with Amarita drops, or even Harrison recovery. Enemies inflicted with rage will have their attack increased and defense reduced, and will also attack only with basic attacks, which is a lot better than getting hit with their skills, let's be honest. But psychokinesis attacks will trigger technical hits. Definitely good, but Ryuji's the one that's actually angered. But he's always angry. Let's be honest there. Let's back out of that before we actually get knocked for way too much damage. Let's see, I'm trying to get a good hit in here. And actually, I probably should heal, actually. Noticing how low our team actually was. Since I actually forgot to heal before actually heading this way. That would have been smart. Where the hell those guys come from? Probably from one of those lasers that I forgot to check for. That would make sense.
There weren't any signs of enemies before. Is there some kind of trap in this place? Careful, Duke. We got eyes on us. Watch your surroundings. You'll probably see something if you look hard enough.
Probably true. Yep, there it is. So yeah, it was just that. So that was just my fault for forgetting that it's well, obviously I thought that other area was only going to be the one that we had to worry about this. So that's what these guys do. So now I remember. But it's not so bad. I'm going to shoot them out. It just caught me off guard because I forgot about it. But it's fine. Let's see here. So now we're at our next prison keep. Pretty close to the last one though, that's nice. Definitely nice.
I can see the prison keep, but the entrance is closed.
Yeah, it is. But we can see from the map that we just need to head upwards to the rooftops. So that's not too bad.
Don't think we're getting in that way. Did you, did the book have any other hint spots?
In the story, the heroes had to walk across an invisible floor to get inside. Invisible floor?
An invisible floor? How do we find something we can't see?
Well, we have a thing to see invisible things, don't we? So, I think we already know what we need to do there. Joker's thief vision is definitely useful, let's be honest here.
We'll just have to look carefully. Maybe something will turn up.
Definitely so. Let's see here. See if we can see anything with our thief. Yep, there it is. So, there's our invisible path. And yep, we can't see it from the normal naked eye, but we can see it with this thief vision. That is the whole point of it. And that guy sees me 1 second. Get out of that shadow sight real quick. Just so we don't get, bombarded down to nowhere because he saw me from the other side of the road. It was just because I got in front of his vision when looking for the thing above us. Definitely interesting though, but let's make our way this way though. I was just curious about the swords in the ground, but now it makes more sense. Who the hell are you? Just your friendly neighborhood Phantom Thieves. Well, let's use these swords since I noticed them. Does holy damage. That's always nice. Okay, let's see here. Keep throwing swords, no reason not to. 3 damage. Let's see here. Just keep throwing these at them, since there's no reason not to use them, honestly. And we get some free follow-up attacks, too. So, it's always good. Since that gives us even more chances to get free hits on them, since they normally don't attack right away when you do that, which is always nice. Looks like there's still one guy hiding over here, so let's just get rid of the high pixie real quick. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, let's see here. We can use this to ambush, I think, too. Let's see here. As long as we do it right. Yep, we can. Perfect. That definitely works. And it looks like the dog shadows turned into Orthuses. That's pretty funny. I always like that the animal, like shadows turn into animal, personas. It's actually pretty interesting, pretty nice little detail, honestly. So it looks like path starts above us directly. So yeah, going this way would definitely lead us to where we need to be. Okay. Don't think this guy can see me completely. Yeah, definitely can't. But he's gonna probably stay here. So we might as well get rid of these shadows then. Since, obviously, if he's gonna stay there for a little bit, we might as well make sure he can't do anything weird. Perfect, there we go. I just didn't want them to do anything. And actually, we have full show times, too, for any kind of boss that might show up. That's gonna be nice. Let's see here, we need to find our way upwards. Looks like we got, a red shadow. Let's take him on, since usually these are bosses. Yep, there is, cool. That works. Viscid, rotten meat. Okay. Definitely want to be careful here. since we don't want him to get any freebies, right? So let's see here, what are you weak to, mister? You are weak to fire and wind, which thankfully we have good old Morgana for that one. So here you go, buddy. Break your shield a little bit, and get rid of your allies as well. And if we can get... oh, before that happens, that doesn't look like a thing I want to get hit by. And thankfully, because of the fact that how this game works, as long as you do certain combos, you'll get free Garus and stuff like that from Morgana. And, well, although we raged Morgana for a second there, we also got a Master Art. Cat's Paw. Enemies are pulled in during spinning portion of square triangle or square 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 triangle. Okay, cool. So we can drag enemies into our attacks now. Let's back out of that before that happens. It looks like it can kind of control the rage a little bit too, and when we're raged. So I can kind of move him away, which is actually pretty nice. And I want to kind of get out of there before I get attacked like that. Okay, cool. Because that could be really bad if we do that right and wrong. So we want to make sure, not to accidentally knock out allies with rage if we don't want to. Definitely would work in our, favor, that's for sure. But down goes the slime. GG, Mr. Slime. Or Viscid Rotting Meat at 3,000 yen, and we also got some strange currents as well. And it looks like we also had a checkpoint over here. So let's grab that real quick. And now we have Barose Streets. Not bad at all. So we want to go up to the cover points up here, and that'll lead us to where we want to be. Looks like more of these sword monuments, so we're definitely going to get attacked here. Let's be honest, sir. You made it to be obvious, game. Stop right there. How about no? Definitely no there. How about I throw swords at you like a crazy maniac instead? It sounds like a better idea. Okay, let's actually go for one of these, just because of the fact that we actually have some stamina with Joker right here, so we might as well use him, right? Okay, so far so good though. We got rid of the actual threats here. And actually, if I position this right there, we can actually get a double hit there. So we'll definitely take that. definitely we'll take that for sure. Since it is free damage after all. And a free all attack is always nice since it pulls other enemies in. And that actually comes definitely very handy, I'll be honest there. For sure on that handiness. Since definitely being able to pull in large groups of enemies definitely helps get rid of a lot of the battlefield. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to have too much on the battlefield to deal with if you don't want to have that. And it definitely comes in handy. Well, let's blast this guy out of the sky since I can't ambush him. So let's at least have it ready for free hits, since we get the advantage of going straight into attacking it for free. As long as we pull him in, that is. Okay, not bad. We also did quite a bit of damage to him already. Not bad at all. And then high pixies are easy. So just blast through them, shoot them with the gun attacks, and then obviously destroy them pretty quickly, since they're pretty weak for the most part. Gun is way too common of an attack, so these things aren't honestly, bad for us at all. Since I could just go like this, and Jokers are free for the most part, since, for the most part you can pretty much do big hits with gun and instantly one-shot a whole group of those guys. But let's see here, Rebel Soul for good old Ryuji. Showtime gauge increases more quickly. That's pretty good. That would also be good on Yusuke too, which I think he does actually get that one, which would definitely be good. Let's see here.
Joker, try to focus and see if you can't find a invisible floor around here.
Thanks, Morgana, for actually reminding me of that, which, honestly, I remembered it, but it's definitely good to know. Well, it's actually invisible. Yep, it is. It's actually, before we go running...
Oh, this is safe. We're not going to fall, are we?
Might as well read it since it saved it.
Oh, no, we should be good. Let's take these things all the way to, the keep.
Yep. It looks like there's a red shadow hiding over here. Anything actually worthwhile over there? There is a... Yeah, there's actually an invisible floor over there too. It's probably not that important. I'll just go for that later. Oh, actually, you can see the floor actually without it. Huh. So, yeah, you don't even need the thief vision.
Invisible floors? How curious. be careful not to fall, right? My knees won't stop shaking.
Yeah, it definitely would be pretty freaky. But we can jump to this to save some time there, instead of trying to jump on the other ones. And also got a free all-on attack on that one. Drops the Lamia in like 2 seconds. And I think that's all fight there. Yep, I think so. Unless... Nope, okay, yep, that was it. I was actually expecting another group of enemies, but nope, completely decimated them. We also got medium HP healing now for good old Morgana. That's going to be helpful. For, well, if we have another Protect Futaba segment, or even in general, that'll definitely come in handy. For sure. Okay, not bad. And apparently something looks dangerous. Don't see anything dangerous, Morgana, but if you say so, let's see here. Looks like we might want to jump down here.
Oh, no good. I'm almost out of stamina.
Oh, that's what you're talking about, the red shadow down there. Yeah, those definitely look dangerous. But let's see here. How do you get there? Oh, there we go. Okay, I see it now. Looks like we want to be careful here. Oh, gotta go for a straight up attack there. No reason not to, because... Oh, that's not dangerous. That's an easy fight. Like I said, if you're gonna throw high pixies at me, I know exactly what I need to do here. It's ouchie. That hurt a little bit, but it's not the worst case scenario. I'll just do one of these. There we go. Not the worst case scenario. Even if Yusuke got knocked down there, it's actually not the worst case scenario, since obviously this thing's pretty much done for now. Okay, let's just charge up a big hit here, get a little bit more ammo into it, and just like so, blast it for a good chunk of HP, and pretty much destroy it in like 2 seconds. Since this is obviously not a hard boss, since gun damage, as I said, is way too easy to get, and just like so, this boss is out of here in literally record time, let's be honest. And down goes the Prankster. Not bad at all. Let's see here. So, I want to go up to that thing now, for sure. So let's do that first, since we didn't see it. And it looks like it's a locked chest as well, so that will actually be better for us than normal things. And yeah, it was from here. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's grab this. And it is a level 1 lock. Perfect. Heavy Pound. Oh, it's extra damage for Makoto. That'll definitely come in handy. Let's actually throw that on her, just because of the fact that although we're not using her right now, it'll definitely be an upgrade for her for the time being. So let's see here. Yeah, that's definitely an upgrade. And it's even Dizzy Low for free as well. That's really good, actually. I'll take that. Thanks, game. That'll definitely come in handy. I will definitely use that as soon as we start getting some more levels for the other characters, because I want to use the other characters. It's just that I haven't trained it all in between episodes, so I haven't been able to, have any levels on the characters in between to really, fully take advantage of using those characters as much, since, obviously, I would definitely use them. It's just that, unfortunately, I haven't been training enough to be able to use them, because, yeah, that definitely would be fun. Apparently, the final Fearsome Four is an old man. Serene old man. Ho ho, I've been waiting for you, chosen heroes. I am one of the Fearsome Four, and servant and prince of nightmares. Batiro. Hello, Batiro?
Wow, didn't you check the old geezer?
Kinda did, honestly.
I feel kinda bad. He looks like he'd fall over, just from a little push.
You say that, but some old people are definitely a lot tougher than they look, let's be honest. Ho-ho, but appearances can often be deceiving, can't they? True. Despair, for I am the strongest of the Fearsome Four. Your journey ends here. You say that, but the other Fearsome Four didn't have a chance except for Ante. She was the only one that was actually kind of scary.
Well, if you want to fight, then I guess we don't have to hold back, right?
True.
Hand over the proof.
Don't think that's happening. What are you doing, buddy? Oh ho! Oh ho ho!
What?
My, you're a curvy little thing, aren't you? Oh, you're a real sight for these tired old eyes.
Oh right, he's going down.
Okay, yeah, sounds about right. You dare provoke a legend? That's enough out of you. Well, we are playing as the story character, so you dare provoke the legends. Stemming up a bit this time, huh? Yep. Might as well. Can't break character if we've been doing it this entire time, right? Doing it for fun now, honestly. But since we have 4 showtimes, we might as well go all out. And actually, because we're using Silky here, we actually did ice damage for free there, which is always pretty nice. But yeah, definitely worthwhile. Okay, let's... Ow. I tried to baton pass, actually, there. Ow, can I move, please? There we go. I got trapped in there because I got hit with the knockdown there first, and then I got pulled into that free, cyclone of death there. Definitely was not what I was wanting to get into, but it definitely still worked out in the end. But yeah, let's get a Masukaja on everybody real quick, just because that'll definitely help. And ow. I don't even know what happened there. Canceled out my Masukaja, which is a little weird there, buddy. But, let's see here. Let me get the auto lock on there, since he's going for, like, Tarukaja combos and stuff like that. So, let's not give him any of those. But, definitely go for some free, you know, definitely showtimes here to get some big hits in here. Because it is free damage, and there's no reason not to do it. So, let's definitely go for it, since it definitely scares this dude quite a bit. Let's be honest here. I don't think he's getting like half of his HP down just because of some free hits that I can counter out because of this. Definitely useful. That's why you want to save these for bosses. Sometimes I use them on the weaker bosses, but definitely, you know, it helps. Definitely, for sure. Okay, let's see here. Let's break him out of this so we can't focus on that, since I don't want him to get any freebies here. Apparently he's weak to electricity, so this even works better here. His good old Ryuji is really good at doing electricity. Let's be honest here. Okay, so far so good. I'm inflicted with a burn though. It's definitely not something I want to be hit by. It's definitely something that did happen. Before you go down, I want you to heal. Just because of the fact that having more people on the battlefield is better than having, you know, less people on the battlefield, let's be honest here. Okay, so far so good. Turn back into Ryuji. Okay, so far so good though. Okay, let's get close enough for a good old electrical hit. And try and go for a free combo one. Okay, he's going for a memory blow. Try and back out as quick as possible before he goes for that. Okay, go for a good old Tom pass back into Ryuji. Go for another big old Zio. Sadly, it wasn't enough to break the shield, but that ended up doing it. Definitely gotta like the baseball bat, when it comes to, you know, just in general, just using your combos with, Ryuji. Because it seems like it also breaks shields with just using the, well, usually it's a mace, but definitely pretty nice though. But let's see here. Master Art Ryuji. Sprinter speeds up the charge rate of attacks. That's good, because of the fact that the faster we can charge this combo meter thing for him, the faster we can get these attacks out that we need to get out on this guy. Okay, so far so good though. Definitely a fast charge on that. Okay, let's get out of dodge for a second here. Get another heal in for Ryuji, and maybe one of these quick fixes, I think. I think that'll work. And we also got a free showtime, actually. Let's get a nice close personal, and let's give him a nice baseball bat of free little bomb from good old Captain Kid right to the face of this guy. And I think Ichiro is done for, honestly, because I think he's gonna be stunned for long enough time to bash him with the baseball bats. And GG. Down he goes. Sorry, Ichiro, but it seems like the fearsome four was honestly the fearsome fakes. Blurg. So it seems it's the end for me as well. Come visit me in the afterlife, won't you, beautiful? How about no? How about no, buddy? Let's see what On says.
In your dreams. It keeps kidding with me, and I wasn't lying. Now we just need the next proof. Alright. Let's head back to the top.
Okay, let's go grab the final proof. And apparently when we grab this, we'll be able to go inside the castle. Which honestly, whatever we find inside that castle definitely is what we're going to need in order to, you know, secure our routes. So, definitely we'll take our next proof though. Final proof we need. So, a gaudy fountain pen. A fountain pen? Ooh, it's a cool looking fountain pen though. Little dragon on it. I definitely like it.
Oh, okay. That's 3 pieces of proof.
Seems this last one is a fountain pen. Fitting for a writer, I suppose. True. So now we can get into the Overlord's castle, right? Apparently, based on, what the book said, we don't know if that's fully everything we need to do, though. If we're following the novel, then yes.
We're finally going to storm the castle.
Maybe. I honestly don't know if we're going to just jump right into it or not. Don't know how it's going to work. Since, obviously, when we, did the original one for Atlus, we ended up getting blocked out of the castle, so who even knows what's going to happen here. They might let us right into the castle, you never know. About damn time. Phantom Thieves are coming for you, asshole. True there.
Hold on. Maybe we should head back for now. If we're going to charge into enemy territory, we should probably make sure we're prepared, right?
True. So even though there's no, roadblock here this time, it looks like we're going to be leaving anyways. Makes sense. At least it follows the last palace, so it seems like we go in, make sure we're at least getting to where the treasure is, and then head back out, prepare for the big, for anything that could happen, and then go in for the securing of the routes. Okay, seems simple enough. It's probably not always going to be that way, but so far, it seems like it's been like that, though. But it works for me, honestly. Get a nice heal in for free.
Good idea. I'm all sorts of tired after that last fight.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard fight.
Sorry, Panther. I might not be a bad idea to fall back and regroup. What's the plan, Joker?
No reason not to. Let's head back for now, or I'm starving. Yeah, let's definitely head back for now. No reason not to.
We gotta be on top of our game before a big operation. It's Phantom Thieves 101.
True.
That settles it, then. Let's make our way back, then.
Okay, back to good old, what do we even call our new hideouts? Honestly, we need to make a name for that, honestly, because we don't actually have a name for our little mini hideout camper van. The Phantom Camper. Honestly. Well, that kind of works, but it's not as extravagant as I wanted it to be. But apparently this is not Sume, though.
So the fearsome four were defeated.
Yes. Seems they were felled by a new group of heroes, calling themselves Phantom Thieves.
The Phantom Thieves? You mean the ones everyone won't stop talking about? You don't think. I mean, do they truly believe they're going to change my heart?
It won't be that hard, buddy, trust me. It'll only take a second.
They need to topple the Overlord himself. Fools. They're destined to fail, just like all who came before them. This world is under my absolute control. No one is going to take it from me. No matter who's brave enough to try.
You say that, but we took down a god. Or actually, quite a few of them, honestly. So, sorry Natsume, but we're definitely going to be taking that heart of yours, bud.
Oh, hey yo, got a second? Found something interesting. All the others know, swing by the hideout when you're free.
Okay, of course. Let's see here. Change Natsume's heart and return to the hideout. So we're obviously have to return to the hideout, but let's check around actually first before we go running anywhere. Just because, oh, nope, no allies outside, so honestly only one place to go. I just wanted to make sure before we went straight to the hideout. Because honestly sometimes there is allies hiding out, so looks like that's a no. So we'll just head out to the camper then.
Hey guys, sorry. Do you bring up business when we're all tired and stuff? Oh no, you're fine. I think we're all feeling a lot better now that we've eaten.
Probably true. That would make sense. No one's got grumbling bellies anymore.
So what did you find out?
What's going on, Futaba? Have you learned something about Natsume?
No, not Natsume. This is about Alice.
Alice? Why Alice?
Alice? I was looking into this, even after we changed your heart back into Shibuya, but it looks like some of your fans never reverted back to normal.
That's weird.
How can that be? I thought we released all the desires she stole.
Yeah, we saw them go all back to their own owners, right? Yeah, we should have.
We did, but some people still get set off if you criticize Alice even just a little. Their reports to getting threatened and even attacked seriously messed up.
That's weird. Yeah, we saw the desires go back. Guess there's still some remnants of it. Is there even a way to fix it? The obsession with Alice hasn't dissipated.
I'm thinking maybe some desires haven't returned to their owners.
That's weird.
So it's possible they haven't returned. There's a lot we still don't understand about the jails, so we can't exactly rule that out. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that Shibuya jail didn't disappear.
That could make sense.
That is concerning.
That is really concerning if that is the case. Why that happened. We should look into it. We need more information. We should definitely look into it. There's no reason not to.
The question is, how do we even do that?
Yeah, how do we do that?
Why not just visit the jail?
True, that's a possibility, but we can't just go back to Shibuya and we're kind of far away from it.
As much as I'd love to do that, we can't just leave here and go back. There's no need to go back. I meant we should visit the Shibuya jail from here.
What? How, though? That's definitely weird. How do you mean by that, Sophie?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Ever since we left Shibuya jail, I wondered if we might be able to get back inside. Wait to find out. I put the in the keyword earlier, sure enough, I was given access to Shibuya jail. I couldn't do the same with Sendai jail, however, so it may have something to do with the fact that the jail no longer has its monarch.
Huh. So if there's no monarch, you can go back to it. Okay. Well, that makes sure that there's nobody still inside it then. That's good.
It works somewhat like a backdoor function, I think.
Huh. Weird.
So we can enter through the... even though we're nowhere near the same place in the real world. We certainly couldn't do that with palaces.
Yeah, we had to be nearby for those. And honestly, we had to make, trips around them, around a bunch of different areas just to get to certain palaces too. So, that definitely is a lot different. But that's good though, that we can go back to them and make sure we can, finish up some loose ends if we need to.
Just the idea of the metaverse existing without an owner is a first for us. I guess our experience with the palaces can only help us so much here.
Dude, this is pretty sweet though, ain't it? We basically warmed to Shibuya now, right? Pretty much, yeah.
No, it's not as if we can just leave the jail and appear in the real world, Shibuya. You can only visit the jail from there. Leaving will simply take you back to where you first entered.
Okay. So we'll stay in Sendai, but we'll technically be in Shibuya. Okay, seems simple enough. I suppose things wouldn't be that convenient.
This is still better than nothing, though. Thanks for looking into it, Sophia.
Yeah, thanks, Sophie.
Yeah, that's super helpful. I made myself useful.
Yep, you did. But you've already been useful. That's the spirit, nowhere to go but up. Yeah, nowhere to go but up. True there.
I will continue to do my best. Alright, how about we check out the Shibuya jail later on then?
Makes sense.
No objections here. As for the Sendai jail, let's meet up at the hideout once we're ready. We'll leave the timing to you, Spooks.
Seems simple enough. Exploring the jail, you now enter a jail in another city. At the hideouts, choose Explore Jail, then select which jail you want to enter. Make use of this in order to level up or explore for the treasure. So now we have a better way of leveling up the lower level characters without leveling up our, main characters. That's nice.
So about going back to Shibuya jail, I gathered some info and listened to some requests for you. Take a look when you get to the hideout.
Okay, request. The request feature has now been added. Requests can be accepted before they can be completed. To accept a request, go to the hideout and then choose View Request. Okay, simple enough. So basically, you could select your request, but you have to do it from there, but still, definitely pretty nice. But we have one request we can do. So let's go on the camper and then go check it out, since no reason not to, right? So let's see here. So view request, take back the desire, okay? Lady concerned for Alice's obsessed boyfriend. Everyone else seems to have gone back to normal, but my boyfriend's still obsessed with Alice. Someone please help him. Defeat remaining shadows in Shibuya Crossing. Moto Hoodie is the item you get for it. Okay, seems easy enough. So let's go there and let's go check it out, since there's no reason not to do it. And it seems like we have to do this one anyways. So let's go over to Shibuya. No reason not to. So let's do it. So we need to go to Shibuya Crossing then, and then defeat the shadows that are there. Simple enough. Not a hard thing at all, let's be honest. It should definitely be pretty easy. And because of the fact that we can, teleport anywhere around this palace, we'll definitely be able to do it.
Wow, we really made it back to Shibuya Jail. Told you.
It even went wow and everything too. It seems jails truly all different from palaces. So, what do we do now?
Let's look around and see if we can find a desire that didn't return to its owner. But this place is rather large. This is going to be like finding a needle in a haystack. If only we could track it down somehow. Wait, I'm getting a faint set. There's a treasure I need a desire over at Shibuya Crossing.
But the request already told us to go there, but that definitely helps Morgana. So Morgana is the one that knows it, not the actual request. But that helps though. For real.
Next thing, Mona. Let's get over there.
Okay, let's get over there indeed. Let's see here, go to other checkpoints. We need to go Shibuya Crossing, which I think isn't that below us? No. Oh no, that is. That is definitely Shibuya Crossing, so yeah, we just jump right in then. Okay, no reason to teleport then. Okay, that makes things a lot easier since it's literally right in the first area. Okay, let's see here. See anything specific? Oh, well, apparently we noticed something. And that looks like a desire and a pyrojack. You ain't that.
Is that a desire?
Seems like it. This desire is mine, ho. It's my treasure, ho. No one can have it. Gotta love the hee-hos. Definitely gotta love the little, jack-o'-lanterns and the good old, just in general, these little guys are always fun. I like these little, just in general, these guys are pretty cool. But yeah, Jack Frost and the Pyrojacks and just the, the Jacks in general are always funny. But so far so good though. Seems like an easy fight though. Definitely harder fights we've done. And obviously I already said that these, the Pyrojacks were easy in general, so, and it seems like we just blasted them into next century with the Mugufu. So, seems like, yeah, that just proves it. How was that all about?
More importantly, isn't this?
It seems there was a desire left here, just as Oracle had mentioned. Yeah, but why was it left behind? It seems like the Shadow kind of took it, but that might not be the case. Must be the Monarch's doing. Someone pocket it, no idea. Well, did someone pocket it? The Pyrojack seemed like it took it, so that would make sense.
Pockets? Hey, are you staring at my pouches? By pockets. You mean someone stole it, right?
It seems like it. And the Pyrojack did say it was his, so that seems about right.
But that Shadow earlier said the desire was his. I'm thinking it didn't return to the original owner because he had his mitts on it.
Seems to be the case.
Hey, where'd it go?
Seems like it went back to where it's supposed to. Cool. Well, that works.
And since we took him down, the desire was finally released.
Well, that's good. Well, job well done. Well, does that mean we have to find a couple more of them then? Since apparently there's a couple cases of, stolen desires, if that's the case.
Then would that mean that Alice Payne would still acting straight and back to normal?
Maybe.
May as well check. Maybe I can find a post and found it online. True. Let's head back to the hideout for now.
Okay, yeah, let's just head back. No reason to stick around since, obviously, we've already done everything here, so there's no reason to, stick around for too long. And honestly, this is more for training if you stick around here, since, obviously, I have some characters I definitely need to train in between episodes. Since, now that we have access to Shibuya, we can get some of the lower level characters to about where Joker is and everyone else is. Since I don't want to over-level Joker, obviously, so getting lower levels will definitely help with that. But let's return from the jail since we don't need to be here anymore. Let's see if the request is now finished, since that was the whole point of that. So, let's see if the desire is back to normal now for that person, and hopefully he's no longer brainwashed. I guess we'll find out. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Let's search the web and track down some useful intel.
Okay. Well, let's head back to the camper.
Alright, let's gather the hideout.
Okay, let's head out to the hideout and see what's going on. View request. Okay. Let's see here. Let's report it, and let's see what happened. And let's see here. Everyone else seems to have gone back to normal, but my boyfriend's still obsessed with Alice. Someone please help him. Okay, I thought it was different.
Oh, well, any luck so far? Nothing just yet, but I'll let you know. Strike that. Here we go. A bunch of people who went off to defend for Alice got together and posted a public apology online. We are truly sorry for causing so much trouble over celebrity. Our actions were wrong, and we apologize to both the people and Alice. Okay, not only that, the so-called anti-Alice people are saying they're not getting harassed anymore. They're even accepting the apology.
Okay, cool. It ended up working out. So we only had to get rid of the pyro jacks that were holding all the desires then. So it was more than one. Okay, well that works.
Wow. Let's see what that means. Well, the desires went back to their owners. We really were able to undo their changes of hearts.
That works out perfectly. Exactly as planned. We can't celebrate just yet. True, we can't celebrate just yet, since the palace is still around.
Yes. There is a chance the situation isn't wholly resolved. Remember, we have no idea if there are any more cases like this.
True.
So there are shadows that go after desires. Desires we release back to their owners. I don't think we can call this case closed until we take out those shadows too.
True there. And if we can get, and apparently if there's that happening with Alice's palace, there's definitely that might even happen with this palace too. So we'll definitely need to be on the lookout for any more shadows like that. Yeah, but how the hell are we gonna find them anyways?
We can find them with Morgana sniffs out the desires they hold.
True.
Yeah, I suppose I can do that. Excellent. Lead to the Phantom Thieves.
I guess this is the new title.
Hey, that's not my title. Anyways, it looks like we've got a whole other fight lined up for us now. We should have Futaba and Sophia search for any other cases like this too.
That sounds like a good idea. Great idea. We're counting on you two, or Natsume comes first. Great idea. That works.
Radical dude. I'll let you know ASAP. Okay. The Phantom Thieves Intel Tag Team is ready and raring to go. If any of you come across another situation like this one, send it my way. I'll compile the relevant intel and list it up for you to kinda like how we used to use the request on the fan site.
Seems like the fan site's gone, based on how everything's been going on, which is weird.
This way we can resolve these requests and make progress in our infiltration at the same time. Sounds like our hands are starting to get full. Let's do our best out there, everyone. I almost forgot. Here you go. That's no good desire pocketing shadow dropped it.
Moto hoodie. Oh. It looks like it didn't come from the people, it came from the shadow that dropped it. No, that still works.
Tomorrow's our final siege on Natsume's castle. We need to be good and ready for whatever he may throw at us.
True. Definitely need to be ready. But into August 3rd. Well, here we go. And that's even more proof that we had to do that, so definitely worth doing, that's for sure. Since for a second I was thinking it might not be required, but it ended up being required, so it's not a bad thing.
Alright, today we storm the castle. Once we're ready, let's move out.
Okay, how requests work. You will receive requests as you progress through the story. This will be indicated by the rec icon on the left side of the screen. Requests can be accepted either at the hideout or through the command menu. After fulfilling the conditions on the request report, hit to complete it. Requests can be completed either at the hideout or through the command menu. Requests cannot be turned in from inside the metaverse. Fair enough. Apparently we also got a message on our phone.
Hey Spooks. It's not important, but I want to talk to you about something. Can you come see me when you have time?
Requests from friends. Some requests can be added by speaking to your teammates in the Phantom Thieves. Try talking to your friends if you run into them while exploring the city. Which makes sense. So let's see here. Where would On be? Since she did call us. So let's do that real quick. Just because we might as well check her and make sure what's going on since she did call us for a reason. So let's see here. Where is she hiding actually? Oh, in the middle of the bridge. Okay. I was wondering where she was because I didn't see her right away. But let's see here. What is going on? Must be something important.
Spooks, did you get my message? This might be kind of out of nowhere, but do you like sweets?
I'm not the biggest fan, love them, I'm a master of all sweets. Well, normally I'm not the biggest fan, but I do like sweets. So, I love them, I guess.
Really? Oh, perfect. So this really isn't a big deal or anything, but Sendai's got these regional specialty sweets, right? I figured since we're here, we should try as many new things as we can. Well, it turns out there's a lot more to try than I thought. So I doubt we have enough time to get them all, so now I'm not sure which ones to go for. Oh, I know. We set it up so people can send requests to your phone, didn't we? They're sent. Oh, what's that, Spooks? I think someone sent you something. You should probably accept that request right away. I think whoever sent it would be really happy if you helped them out. Okay, thanks. It looks like Lady Han sent you a request. It's not really the kind of request you make to the Phantom Thieves, though. But we can't let Lady, we can't let our friend down. We should lend her a hand.
That's the first time you didn't actually say Lady Han. That's interesting.
I've confirmed that the request has been posted. Let's see what we can do to help.
Okay then. Apparently we got a request from On, apparently. Interesting. Okay then. Well, with that being said, we could check what it is real quick, but let's see here. I think there's another way to check for requests. Yeah, here we go. So let's see what she says. Types of requests, that's simple. I don't think I need to read over that, but let's see here. We have prison mail. These are, I believe, show Archangel with Amory to drop to Lavenza. That's simple. Get a diorama card for it. Let's see here. So apparently she wants a Zunda Shake, a Zunda Daifuku, and a Gutan Ice Cream. Interesting. And apparently we get Bond experience for it, which is always nice. But that definitely helps, though. That's for sure. Muramasa, definitely useful headhunter, and a Bond experience as well for Lavenza. Not bad. Okay. And apparently fight Mad Rabbit Alice for a freebie. Okay, that's pretty good. But definitely useful, though. And did we... No, we didn't. Okay. I was hoping we maybe got 15, but we didn't. But I think this is maybe where we're going to end off today's episode. I don't know if we'll do requests in episode, since, honestly, you just go there and you do it. It's not anything important. Obviously, we'll do the on one for sure. And, let's see here. I think Lavenza's might be different. Let's see here. Which one? The Painful Past one, maybe. But I think this one you can keep doing this one. I think this one resets. So I don't think this one we need to worry about. But we'll definitely do On's one. For sure, though. But I'll definitely go back and make sure to grab these and finish these off, since we definitely still need to do them. But this one's in Sendai. I'll definitely do the Shiguri ones in between episodes, since that's definitely something I need to do. Just because Bond experience and just in general would definitely be nice. But I'll probably get the sweets for On and get them all ready for tomorrow's, or not tomorrow's episode, but just in general for the next episode, since right now I believe this would be a Friday episode from timing-wise. But with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode, and I could be wrong on that. As I say, I do episodes in advance, so I don't remember where this would particularly go, but I do believe it would be a Friday or a Thursday. It's one of those two, but thank you all for watching this episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, and I'm very, very happy to be able to report for you guys again, just because of, the break I had to take and everything. And honestly, I really miss this, because, as I said, this is what I do for fun. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.